remember that when I'm looking for a solution to a system, it's a point that is a solution to both equations. It's a point that's a solution to both equations. And remember, how do I find if a point is a solution to a graph? If it's on the line. So what I'm going to do in order to solve these systems, the first method we're going to use to solve systems is graphing. So we're going to graph the two lines, and the solution is where the lines intersect. Okay, this means where they meet. So, for example, if these two lines, right, this is where they intersect. And the reason is that that's the solution is because that's the only point that is a solution for both lines. So remember, on a graph, all the points on the line are a solution. And so the point where the two graphs meet, that's where it's a solution for both lines. So for example, if I were to graph this line, right, this would be, I would start at a y-intercept of 4, right? This is y equals mx plus b. So I'm going to start at negative 4. And then my rise over run is 2 over 3. So I'm going to rise 2, run 3. And so my line, and you got to graph really neatly here, right? My line is going to look something like this. And now here, if I graph this line, I'm going to start at a y-intercept of 1. And then this is a slope right here of negative 1. So that's a slope of negative 1. So I'm going to rise negative 1 and run 1. So I'm going to go down 1, right 1. And I can even do it again, down 1, right 1, down 1, right 1, in order to make my line neater. And you can see where these two lines are going to intersect. And they're going to intersect right here. And that is the solution to these two equations. So the solution is this point, 3, negative 2. And if you want to double check, you could even take this x value and this y value and plug it into this equation, and you would find that both equations are true. Let's do one more example, and then you're going to try it on your own. In this equation, I have y equals mx plus b. I start at a y-intercept of 5. Here, my slope is negative 3/4. I'm going to attach that negative to the top, and this is my rise over my run. So I'm going to go down 3 and over 4. So here's my first line. And my second equation says y equals 1/2 x. Now, there's no y-intercept written, so I know that means that there's a plus 0 there, an invisible plus 0. So my y-intercept is 0, and my slope, my rise over run, is 1 over 2. So I'm going to go up 1 over 2, up 1 over 2. And you can see my lines are going to intersect over here. And so in this case, my solution is here, and that point is 4, 2. So you're going to go ahead and do this on the next few questions on edge elastic.